My name is Emily Froehlich. I am a member of the United States Olympic rowing team. I was always into sports. The first school that I attended was Purdue University, and I started rowing there. I loved it from the first day. We did some stuff on the rowing machine and I just got hooked. I was quickly recognized nationally. I set some records in Chicago on an indoor rowing machine competition, and coaches from all over the US wanted me to come and row for their schools. I was the poster child. They had like a photo shoot, and it was just like interviews and money and gear, and everything was thrown my direction. And I just ran with this. I was like, I'm an athlete now, and I'm just gonna take this as far as I can. One morning, I just had this vision of my family at my youngest sister's funeral. And it was so vivid and it felt real. And so I told a teammate, I just had this crazy vivid image of my family at my youngest sister's funeral. I don't know what this is about, but I'm telling you in case something happens that I'm not crazy. 1 month exactly later, my mom called me, and it was just, I don't really remember the details of that call other than my world just changed, because she told me my youngest sister had attempted to kill herself. I don't know how you wrap your head around that, but it's basically inside of me, it was like trust broke. Like somebody who I thought I knew and thought I understood what they were feeling and how they were doing, and it was just like completely 180 of what I expected. And I just broke. And I remember walking to classes and walking to practice and just sobbing. And I didn't have somebody who could understand me, somebody who could be there for me. I really was pushing away a lot of relationships and friendships because nobody was comforting me in a way that I could receive. It was in that time of being really depressed and really down when I had a roommate who was an atheist. This roommate came to me and just was like, Emily, I don't know what you need, but I know you're not okay, and just like tell me anything you need and I'll do it for you. I just need somebody to pray for me. And it's crazy to say that because I knew she was an atheist, and she looks me in the eyes and is like, okay, I'll pray for you. And I just got the goosebumps. I'll never forget that night because we immediately went into her room, sat on the bed. She had one little blue lamp on, and we just sat there, and she put her arm around my shoulder, and I still have the goosebumps. And we closed our eyes. I just closed my eyes, and she just said, "Dear God, if you exist." In that moment when she started, I could feel God's presence. I could feel His comfort. I felt a peace. I felt like everything I was searching for in this moment in my life it was found immediately in that prayer from an atheist. And when that prayer was done, I had this just realization, like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I rowing? Why am I an athlete? This feels so selfish. When somebody in my life is suffering so much, there's got to be other people suffering, and I just experienced this, and this is what I want for my life. I want to see what Jesus has for me. I'm done being an athlete. I'm just going to pursue Jesus. It was that summer I went to under 23 nationals and got a silver medal in the women's 8 on the global stage for the first time. It was an amazing thing to represent the United States and to have been given that platform, but it was almost tasteless to me now that I had experienced this touch of God. And so I had decided that summer, after I finished graduating from college, I was gonna stop being an athlete. I had an invite to join the national team, like the senior team, and I had decided, no, I'm just gonna serve God. I came across the world race, which is an 11-month long mission trip. And it was partially way through that trip, I got this crazy, amazing vision from God that He wants to reach the nations at the Olympics. And I was like, I just closed the door. I wish I had known this, like how could I have also been an athlete and a Christian? And so I said, okay, God, is there any way I can be a part of this? Because I just said no. I still have like 6 months left of traveling internationally. I can't train really. so how's this going to work out? I don't know, but I'm giving you my yes. And if you want me to be an athlete and represent you at the Olympics to reach the nations, you've got to open all the doors for this to happen. And so that was when I gave God my yes, and he ended up opening all the doors, obviously, to get us here. It was all about me. God is real, he's alive, and he can speak to each one of you individually. God wants to be glorified here because athletes from every country are coming here to represent either themselves or their country or a brand or a sponsor, something, and God wants himself to be glorified. He wants people who are here for Jesus Christ, and that's why I'm here.